Yeah, welcome to this video. Had a slight technical problem and therefore 20 seconds late. It's a 15-minute game against an opponent probably from Spain. You're never 100% sure. It's got 1900 rating and the Caro Kann. I have made this video series on ICC in German language where I looked at knight f6 and bishop f5. I'll go knight f6 and take with the g-pawn, this so-called Bronstein Larsen variation. I was surprised that this is actually a very much playable line. It is nowadays rather uncommon, but there's no big issue. c3 knight d5 is queen d5 is one of the interesting points. Aha, queen f3. Yeah, this is a very direct approach. The kind of, yeah, you're higher rated, I want to exchange everything that moves in the position. Okay, the question is, should I exchange on f3 or should I let him take? Because I think it's relatively likely that he will take anyway on d5. Yeah, you can think about, let's say, bishop f5 intending bishop e4 and then let him exchange. Or do I want to take? Yeah, let's play bishop f5. It's not bad anyway, and spending too much time is probably not warranted. Yeah, as suspected, he exchanged. Yeah, this is interesting, this check. On knight c6, yeah. But okay, knight c6, if he takes, it's really a bad form of exchanging pieces. So bishop d7 also was a possibility. Not bad at all. But this is better, of course. Why not develop the knight to a good square? Yeah, well, maybe knight d7 also had its points. Knight d7 with the intention to go to b6 later with the knight. b6 to c4 can often be a good way to use this piece. Knight to e2. Yeah, knight to g3 maybe is his idea. But let's say I play a6. Let's play a very direct game here. Just attack this this bishop, and it cannot retreat to d3 anymore. f5. Bishop controls the square. He more or less needs to go to a4. Or I can take, but this gives me the bishop pair. This cannot really be threatening. So is there any point in going to d3, or should I place the bishop somewhere else instantly? Somewhere else meaning to g6 maybe. It's not so clear cut that g6 is really a good square. It's not a bad square, but it's not clear what the bishop is doing on g6. It's sort of, it controls this long diagonal, but this is an empty diagonal. There's no piece on there. So bishop d7 is maybe also a possibility. On bishop g6 he might go f4. I'll drop back here. I somehow like this this square more. It might get in trouble on g6, and it doesn't do so much, this this bishop. Yeah, okay. Just take the half open file and intend to go rook g4 at some point using the 4th rank. So here actually is one point where I can use it. Bishop e3 and then play e5. All the way back. I was more thinking about e3, but it's probably fine to go to d2. So how to make progress? E5. No, e5 actually gives this bishop move some sense, putting something on e1 and obtaining pressure. Yeah, come on. Really, castling. Yeah, I need a rook on e8. It's not much to do about that. I need a rook on e8. Yes. Maybe to g6. Come on, let's go to g6. Why not? h3 is actually a rather questionable move. I mean, I sort of provoked him into playing this. The thing is, with the pawn on h3, you cannot play f4, which otherwise would have been something to consider. f4 to stop the move e5. This is not on here. Yeah, maybe you should go bishop f4, trying to prevent e5 with a piece. I don't see a clear refutation of this move at the moment. Bishop f4. I can think of playing c5, of course. Bishop f4, c5, and if he takes e5. But it's not exactly spectacular. But well, anyway, doesn't he need to play bishop f4? I mean, allowing e5 is probably not advisable. Yeah, the only other move that might make some sense is to play bishop rook e2, like doubling on the e file. But that's the only idea I'm coming up with here for white. Yeah, he went for it. But okay, e5 was the idea anyway. And now bishop d6, right? Or e4. This is the question. Directly e4. But no, then bishop f4. Okay, let's play this. It's the better move. So yeah, black's got two bishops, got a center. First you would think, okay, this must be excellent for black, but I don't think it is so clear. I cannot take on d4, e8 is hanging. And, well, I can play e4, but if I play e4, there's always the possibility of knight h5 to f4, or knight h5 bishop f4. Of course, at the moment, yeah, g2 is hanging, but f6 is also hanging. So I was trying to get to this point. Now he played the critical looking move. So taking on g2, he will take on f6, and this is really bad, right? Yeah, okay. Cannot do that. If I play e4, bishop f4 is also excellent, probably for white, I mean. Okay, excellent. Bishop f4. I can drop all the way back to f8, and it's not entirely clear. Is he threatening something, by the way? Knight f6, rook f6, d takes e5. I can play rook e6, winning a piece. Yeah. Okay. Knight f6 is no threat, at least. Yeah, this is annoying. This pressure. e4, bishop f4, dropping all the way back. Yeah. Yeah, but it's not. I don't really want to play that. What about c5? Increasing pressure. f4. f4. I play e4. Not clear at all. Very complicated position. Yeah, but that's the kind of struggle black is aiming for with the knight f6 and d takes f6 maneuver. By the way, if I go c5, he might take on e5 and play knight f4. And oh no, I can capture. This is just an exchange, right? We just exchange some pieces. Okay, come on, play c5. I didn't really spend enough time on this, but I need to move at some point. My idea is to exchange on d4, c takes d4, c takes d4, and then maybe bishop f5, f5 to d3, king d7, rook c8, these kind of maneuvers. Or maybe bishop to b5. It's also a possibility. This is actually really good. Bishop b5. It's a good additional idea. Simply also because this bishop then is out of range of the knight in case it would take on f6. So after, let's say, bishop b5, rook e3, if I take at some point on g2, knight f6 isn't attacking both pieces, so I can just move away the rook, and the knight is not doing so much. Maybe. Depends on the concrete position, but moving the bishop away from d7 is certainly a good thing. He intends to fix the pawns here. So let's take here first. So bishop to b5 or something else. Let's put it on b5. Yeah, this also means that his coordination is somewhat off now. Maybe now we can take on f6. Maybe. Yeah, should have thought a bit longer. But knight f6, okay, it's not happening. Yeah, just take with the pawn, I must. But now he better has some very direct way to attack me. Otherwise, this is really bogus exchanging. Maybe he wants to play f4. Oh, something entirely different. I didn't think about that at all. But is it really a problem? Yeah, f7 pawn. It's not clear that this is really dangerous. Yeah, okay, he's also preparing knight to f6. King e6, knight f4. Okay, come on. First this check, and then see how to continue. Maybe yeah. King e7. I was trying to say, but well, he will play king d1 now, I guess. King b1 doesn't make much sense, I think. King d1, let's say king d1, and then king e7 was my idea, but going on the e file is yeah, nothing you especially like to do. Directly opposed to the rook on e1. Yeah, I said I don't think this is logical, but he played it anyway. Yeah, maybe it is okay, I don't know. So what's happening? Yeah, f7. King e7, yes, also knight f4, attacking the rook, and d5 with check. What about just going for it? e4, rook f7, and then I got bishop d3 check and bishop e5 moves like that. It is something. It's not clear if it is enough, but it is something. I have an interesting idea. What if I play f5 here? f5. Rook takes, there's bishop d3. And if the pawn takes, I just move the rook somewhere. Somewhere active, somewhere good. Is there? Yeah, if I move the rook, he's got knight f6 check. That's I don't have a good post for this rook. Otherwise, this would have been a really cool idea. Alright, they don't have a square for the rook. I don't know. Cannot move the king. That's a bit annoying here. Maybe rook. Come on, I play rook f8. Just protect this. If he goes knight f6, I must play king e6, whatever. And let him take on h7. Yeah, that's not the move I especially wanted to play, but I didn't have a good idea, really. Maybe there was some active, interesting idea, but I didn't find it. Didn't find it. Yeah, I need to go on the e-file. This is really crap. But what can you do? Yeah, knight h7. I go rook g8, and hope that this knight doesn't have a good escape. Yeah, knight to f6. So knight here, knight f6, and continue from there, right? So e4. Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm not really attacking anything. Just this bloody pin on the e-file. Yeah, from a tactical point of view, this position looks really shaky, with the king and on the e-file in the middle of the board and so on. Long term, I'm not so afraid here. If I don't go down instantly, then this position is quite okay. It's two bishops and some center play. It's not so clear. It's pawn down, but all pieces are active on black side, and two bishops is really nice. Yeah. Maybe here, trying to take on g5. I don't know. Yeah, bishop takes g5. I'm not so sure how he's going to prevent that. Probably tactically, bishop c3 or something, maybe. Yeah, but bishop, I'm not sure that this is really so great either. Just move the rook somewhere. h5 or... Yeah, bishop c3 is also not completely convincing. Yeah, he doesn't move. It's a difficult position, no question. But at some point, you need to speed up. I mean, I'm really I'm really slow and so on. But this is too much here. What he's doing. Okay, this move after all. So how to continue now? Rook. I can also, yeah, not rook to c8. This is really stupid. Rook here probably. One point is after bishop f6. It's maybe possible to sacrifice the exchange, really. Like rook h takes g5. Yeah, because look, I'll do that now. I don't invest time now. Let's just put this on the board. It's quite interesting. Here, now I've got f5 coming. f5, and both bishops are so strong against a completely stupid knight. Yeah, this is bishop b4. Yeah, coming. But it's a very huge compensation. We can look at this a bit afterwards. It's really I'm an exchange down, but I think it's close to full compensation. Now it's just a win. And d4. Yeah, he sort of lost. Probably lost his nerve or something. It wasn't such a big deal. This position here is I'm really curious. Let's see what the computer says. Oh, gives me a really big advantage. I mean, I suspected that I must be all right, but it always looks shaky on the e-file. This kind of rook e1, king e6. It looks somewhat weird, but it also yeah, it's difficult to find a move. I'm just threatening to take g5, and if I restore material equality, it's a great position with two bishops and also everything centralized and playing in the center. Yeah, rook h5, and now computer is as usual very very simple chess. Yeah, bishop b4. This wins an exchange instead of sacrificing one. And therefore it is better than my move, of course. Here, look. This is attacked, and it needs to stay on the e-file because of this rook, so, and winning an exchange. But I actually sacrificed him myself. And okay, this is neat. The computer gives, here, with the whole exchange down, computer is on 2-pawn advantage for black. So it sees that this is overwhelming, really. So probably it is also tactically overwhelming. I only thought that strategically this must be great with those pawns rolling. Oh, not there. Those pawns, two bishops, and his pawns are really not dangerous. And he's got an absolutely stupid knight. So let's say something like this. Computer wants to go bishop c5. I would have played this probably. Just going for some, here, something like this, some positional compensation, and this is brilliant. I mean, you can even think about sacrificing the next exchange. King c1, computer suggestion, and I'll even sack another one. Yeah, -3, and you win with the bishops and 3 connected passes. Yeah, this is very often the type of position that black can get, because you with this g takes f6 you increase your central influence, and you get very complicated middle games. This is the idea of this line, to imbalance the structure and get a fighting position. This is certainly a great position to play if you want to fight, get an interesting game. Yeah, thanks for watching.